Waiheke Island, New Zealand. Among this epic landscape of rolling hills, farms and vineyards lies yet another source of distinction. Uniquely, the shores here lend themselves perfectly to the development of oysters. The location, Matuku Bay. For over a century, this estuary has been producing this well-renowned delicacy. And following their passion, as everyone in this community tends to do, Duana and Nat Upchurch have become spirited stewards of this bay and its bounty. So I, never having tasted an oyster, needed to see what this was all about.
Why oysters? How did you fall in love with oysters, and why are you growing them today?
Actually, I can blame my husband on that. He had the passion initially, and the farm has been there for hundreds of years, down at Matuku Bay, and just was run derelict. When Nat heard that they were looking for someone to run it, it was just his dream come true. So he picked it up and literally rebuilt it. It was on sticks and he had to pull those out. He put this new basketed system in, which is similar to a vineyard actually. It runs in lines and baskets hang off it, which allow the water to flow through, feeding the oysters. The land surrounding Matuku Bay and the farm itself is very unpopulated, which we're so lucky and so grateful for, because the oysters will eat anything that is in the water. They are the filters of the ocean. They just suck it in, take what they need and spit out clean water. They will clean up any environment. They're amazing. And if you look at the bottom of any oyster you choose, you'll find a little dot. That is the size we got the oyster at, this little dot. When we are breeding it, we basically introduce shell or rock or sediment that will settle to form a shell. And like a tree, you can see some really distinguished lines and marks, and it's a good indication is about a month per ring. When they're in the farm, we do tend to handle them 6, 7, 8 times. That gives them the opportunity to grow so quickly because they're not crammed into one little basket fighting for food. There's only 5 dozen of them in a big basket. They're flowing freely. They're all getting equal food from this beautiful nutrient-filled waters, and that just allows them to grow quicker.
It's fascinating to think the duration of the growth of the oyster. I mean, these are alive in the shell right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
They're still alive until you literally shuck them.
Shuck them?
Shuck.
What's shucking?
Shuck is to open it, to take the top shell off so you can slurp it.
All right, is there a certain technique for shucking?
So what we say is to go in 2/3 to 3/4 of the way up. The reason for this, you'll see where this arch starts to turn. That's where the muscle is holding the top shell on. Okay, and that's what you want to sever, to take the top shell off. Just push it in, twist it slightly, and you'll see that it's disconnected by that one little muscle there. So then I just go in and slice that muscle off the top, and it's done.
Wow.
Yep, there we go.
My
I'll
goodness.
take it off the shell for you.
We're not going to do any lemon, we're just going to do this straight up.
Do you want some lemon?
Well, I'm going to do it how you do it. I got to be a true Waiheke Island native here.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Down. Sweet, creamy. Now wait for the salt ocean. Amazing.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you sharing this story with me.
Anytime.
And oysters, wow, who knew?